Hello everyone. I am Gang Hoiling. Gang is my family name. Hoiling is my first name. I know it is not an easy name to pronounce or to remember because Gang Hoiling is a Cantonese name, and Cantonese is hard. I used to have an English name, but I don't use it anymore. And I'm gonna tell you why. Back in 2020, when I was still studying in Austria, I was using Stephanie. One day my classmate asked, "What is your real name?" I was like, what a funny question was it? Because Stephanie is a name, and I have been using it since growing up. Why wouldn't it be real, right? So I thought they're asking for my Chinese name. So I replied, "My Chinese name is Gang Hoiling." And they replied, "Oh, it's too difficult for me to pronounce. I'll just call you Stephanie." So I start to question why am I using Stephanie. In Hong Kong, it's very common to have both Chinese name and English name. Between the two, there's no necessary any linkage or translational relationship between the two, and everyone has their own reason to have an English name. But the moment when my classmate answered me, I suddenly realized English name is serving towards non-Chinese speaker, and if you think about the historical trajectory, this phenomenon happens during British colonial period. One of the reasons was convenience. Even though this convenience has been very helpful to connect with my European friends, I suddenly realized I don't feel fully seen. So I stopped using Stephanie. But then I start to think, what about Gang Hoiling? Where and how does Hoiling come from? So I start to recall a childhood story my mom told me when, before Hoiling, my grandpa suggested Ga Yi. Now in Chinese character, they often sound the same despite they have different shapes, different meanings. In this case, I thought I will explain in Cantonese. 家兒 is 家庭個家，兒子個兒。家 means family or home. 兒 means child or kid, or depends on the context actually. It has a gender to it. Which is a male kid. So I was like, oh, how wonderful it is to be called a family kid. Because in Chinese cosmology, name carry blessings. Name is a shorter spell. So I thought maybe Grandpa wants to bless me as someone care about the family dearly. But 3 months ago when I started this research, I asked my mom to repeat the story again. And this is what she said.
一開始嘅時候咧，生咗你啦，咁你係姜家第一個嫡系啦，嫡系即係因為你爹哋係你爹哋係獨仔啊嘛，咁佢生嘅咧就係姜家嘅嫡系啦，所以就家 咁咧嗰陣時點解咧？係因為你爺爺咧就好想抱男孫，佢見到係女咧就即刻想我生多個仔。個謬誤咧就係唔係家庭個家，係加減個加。哇！仲好衰，加兒子。所以咧，我第一下咧係好唔舒服嘅，係啦。咁加上咧，其實咧，佢想我即刻生多個仔嘅時候咧，我係3月唔夠3個星期，佢就叫我要即刻追翻個仔。我當其時咧就係好唔舒服嘅，我亦都係啊，我亦都完全冇掩蓋住，即刻同你老豆講。我係咪傻㗎？即係我咁嘅意思，我唔知我係 set 定咩句子啦，我唔係當住佢哋咁咧，即係嗰日，即係等食飯之後嗰日啦，嗰晚啦，你有冇搞錯啊？我魚都未坐完，你係叫我生個仔？我話佢知唔知道咧？我生仔定女咧，唔係我控制嘅，唔關我事，關你事啊！
I want to blame Grandpa so much. Because if a name carries such amount of weight and has powerful impact in one's life, naming me Askagi means in his head, I'm just a tribute to summoning a son and an object to fulfill his wish. And my research can totally end by blaming him for the rest of my life. But I'm aware that wishing for a boy more than a girl is extremely common in Chinese culture. So maybe it's not just about him. It's something greater. With 长子的孙 mentioned by my mom means the eldest legitimate son's firstborn, which is me. Because my dad is only son among my grandparents' children, me being the firstborn of my dad means I will be the legitimate kid. What will I be legitimate towards, they may ask? All the family property, the crucial duty to carry on the family lineage. Only if I were a man. Have you ever wondered why our family name mostly comes from our dad's sides? Fun fact, only women can be sure about their kids. Men cannot. And that makes men hella insecure, not about women, but about other men. So insecure when they know how to tame animal, they also tame women. So insecure they have to give a name tag to their kid just to tell the rest of the world that these kids are theirs. So insecure, even after death, they want to make sure the money they've earned while being alive are protected from other men, so they pass on to their sons. So insecure, even after thousands of years, one of these men want to use me to make my mom give birth to a son. But guess what? I have a little sister.
咁跟住咧，我就同你老豆講，我話唔得，我唔改呢個名㗎。咁其實你老豆好口講嘅，佢就我都唔中意咁樣，係啦，即係佢都支持我嘅嗰一刻。我都唔中意咁樣。咁跟住佢又好叻，我都未諗到，佢已經即刻諗到咧。唔使啦，我哋去叫人哋起名，俾個生辰八字佢，叫人起個名出嚟，咁睇下俾我哋揀，跟住我揀唔到咁點啊？再講啦，咁就到啦我去攞你生辰八字，佢話抱埋你去，我話大師幫我講。 黃大仙廟，咁佢有啲廟祝咁樣嘅解簽嗰啲啊，咁我幫人放埋名嘅。咁佢即係老豆意思就係話嗱，俾人講好客觀啦，嚇，似兩把照即係衰啲講句，個神俾你個名，你揀唔揀啦咁樣，係咪？